Hey everyone, welcome back to Next Real Estate Group. Today we have our monthly Sacramento real estate market update for November 2023. As we enter into the holiday season, what's going on with the market? First, let's talk about average home price in Sacramento. Based on the data we've gathered, average home price for this month is about $590,000. That's a decrease of about 1.7% compared to last month, but it's still an increase of 5% from the same time last year. The average price per square foot in Sacramento is about $315. It's a decrease of 0.9% compared to October of last month, but it's still up 5% from this same time last year. So overall, up. Number of homes sold was 1,856 in November. That's a decrease of 22.8% from October, and it's down 19.1% from the same time last year. Sales volumes continuing to drop as we wrap up this unusual year. Normal holiday sell down or slowdown we're kind of feeling, but it's a little bit more exacerbated right now because the rates are high. Now, what's going on with inventory? We still only have 2.6 months of inventory. It's up from from last month about 24%. But keep in mind, that's from 2.1 months of inventory to 2.6 months of inventory. So 24% seems bigger than it actually is. We're still solidly in a seller's market. It just doesn't quite feel like one because the overall sales pace and the buyer urgency is down. So what's going on in the new home market? Obviously, we have a whole new home division, so we're really plugged into that market. November sales nearly doubled from 2022. There were 501 new homes sold in the region, and that's according to the North State Building Industry Association. That was up 13% from October, due in part because November was a 5-week month. But year over year, sales were up 96% from November of last year. That's a full 43% above the monthly average of 350. So new homes is definitely where it's at right now. For the year, sales have eclipsed 6,000 in 2023, and that's likely going to put 2023 as the best non-pandemic year since 2005. So while it felt like a really weird year, it was actually a fairly good year for most of the market. Most of those sales are happening in Roseville, Elk Grove, Sacramento, and Folsom. The majority of sales were between the $500,000 and $750,000 range. Now rates. Guys, we've been talking about rates constantly. We hit that peak of 8% in October, but the Fed is finally stopping interest rate hikes, and that is we're starting to see interest rates overall dropping. And we've seen that, according to our friends over at Cross Country Mortgage, we've seen conventional loan rates drop into the low sixes and jumbos also into the low sixes. FHA is finally breaking below 6%. So we're finally getting into that stage to where people are going to be able to make some moves, and we're starting to see a lot more people coming back into the market, at least searching right now, not necessarily buying this time of year, but I think first quarter is going to be big. So, we talked about a lot of numbers. As we wrap up really a bizarre year in Sacramento real estate, what does 2024 bring us? Prices will continue to rise in most of the area, but at I think a fairly slow pace. We're not going to see big price jumps, even though I think we're going to see a big jump in demand. I don't think we'll see a huge jump in prices. There will definitely be headlines about price reductions in Sacramento. Now, why is this? It's because there's a bunch of homes that are out there that are priced above the market because the owners thought that they'd try and get the make me move price, or they just thought their baby was the cutest on the market. Yeah. You guys know who you are. Those price reductions, like the media would like to scare you with, but they're not price reductions. They're a reset to actual market value. So keep that in mind when you start to hear those headlines going into next year. With downward pressure on the rate through most of 2024, that means that many more people can re-enter the market. That's increasing demand on a market that is already really short on supply. So that same downward pressure might start to break the log jam of homeowners choosing not to sell over the past several years because they were locked in at ridiculously low rates. But many of those people still had a fundamental need to move, whether that's location, upsizing, downsizing. There was still a fundamental need to move. Now with rates getting back into a much more normal range, I think we'll start to see that backlog of inventory that hasn't come to market, we'll start to see that come to market. Now, new homes, it's definitely the place to be if you're a buyer or a realtor in the market right now. Builders are offering some great buy downs on inventory homes. That makes purchasing very attainable. For realtors, it's the only semblance of inventory that's out there right now, and the builders are willing to work with you on pretty much every community and make something very attainable for your buyer and make some great deals for your buyer. But that is going to go away pretty rapidly. All of us in the industry are really feeling that first quarter is going to really pick up significantly. So you'll see a lot of those buy downs and special incentives going away rapidly over the course of first quarter. So if you're looking to buy, now's the time. Get into that house early. Even if you're buying in first quarter on a brand new home that isn't complete yet, you might still be able to get a good deal on that, and then moving in over the summertime. Overall, our job here is to improve your life. Whether it's buying, selling, or home, we're in your corner. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'm Christopher Brown with Next Real Estate Group and Next New Homes Group. We'll see you guys next month, and have a great holiday season.